What's happening, everyone? My name is Mark Bassler, and welcome to a brand new segment called World Wrestling Review. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time now, so let's not waste any more time. Today, since this is the very first episode of World Wrestling Review, I will just simply be going over examples of what you will expect to see on this show. So, as you can all tell by the title, I am a big fan of wrestling and of wrestling shows. Specifically, one of them is WWE, which is what we're going to be discussing for World Wrestling Review. I have fallen in love with WWE for like 3 years now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already going to ask me, who is my favorite WWE superstar? Well, I got an answer for you. My favorite WWE superstar of all time right now is Finn Balor, because Finn Balor has had such an amazing opportunity, such an amazing wrestling career for his whole life. I mean, first he started off in New Japan Pro Wrestling, then he came all the way to NXT and became one of the longest reigning NXT champions ever. Now, I want to take my love of wrestling to the next level and have an entire review show on it. So here we are. So let's go over some topics that we plan to be discussing about. For those of you out there who love WWE just as much as I do, you obviously know the weekly shows such as Monday Night Raw, Smackdown Live, and NXT. So basically, I will be reviewing those 3 shows, and I will be discussing the most shocking and most talked about moments on those shows. So, let's dive right into it. Last week on Monday Night Raw, the legend killer Randy Orton disguised himself as a backstage janitor. He snuck in and viciously attacked 4 of WWE's legends: Big Show, Christian, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair. Randy Orton did mention earlier that night that there was a price to be paid when you cross the legend killer. And, well, I guess we all got a glimpse of what he meant by that. So the big question is, how will the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre get some payback on Randy Orton for everything that he has done? As for NXT, 3 weeks ago, Finn Balor has become a 2-time NXT champion. Finn Balor first won the NXT title back in 2015 and became one of the longest reigning NXT champions for 292 days. Now that he has reclaimed the NXT championship, it's time for the Prince to show that he is the best NXT champion. Now for Friday Night SmackDown. For the past few weeks, Alexa Bliss has appeared to be under the influence of WWE's boogeyman, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. As the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, stated before, that anyone that comes in contact with the Fiend changes, Alexa Bliss has clearly shown to be one of those people, especially when Bliss has been using Bray Wyatt's signature move, Sister Abigail, on a few of her opponents recently. So, what will happen next in the storyline between Alexa Bliss and The Fiend? I will also be discussing my predictions and results of matches that will occur on WWE's pay-per-view events. Events such as Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, and of course we can't forget about WrestleMania. So I will be discussing my predictions for the upcoming matches of the upcoming events, as well as sharing my opinions of the aftermath of the pay-per-view event matches. And also, I feel kind of lonely around here. You know, I would love to have some guests who are WWE fans on my show, and so this gives them the opportunity to share their opinions about upcoming pay-per-view events, as well as comments on the aftermath of events. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So, that's all we have time for today. I cannot wait to continue this segment more into the future. I am very, very excited to share all of you my love of WWE. But I hope all of you have a great day. I'm Mark Bassler, and this is World Wrestling Review, signing off.